All right, time now 6:19, 55 degrees. Crews on the McKinley Fire ramping up work on the southern line. They're very concerned about the dry weather and potential, we say potential, for some wind tonight. Daybreak's Liz Raines joins us live from the fire this morning. Liz, you want to just describe the scene out there for us, please?
Yeah, really smoky here on the southern perimeter of the fire line. We're right about mile 84, and you can kind of make out the sign for the Susitna Shores Road right behind me. That's the neighborhood that we're in here. Quite cold this morning. This is the area that Palmer Peak hotshots have really been focusing on because it is that critical area that there's concern if there were wind to pick up, that the fire could move south farther down the highway. So this has been a primary focus, and those Pioneer Peak hotshots have been working long hours to try to make sure that spread doesn't happen. As soon as the sun rises, so do the crews working to control the McKinley Fire.
We're on day, I believe, 17, and we came from some other fires.
After just a few hours rest,
thank you,
some breakfast,
I like oatmeal, yeah.
It's back to work on a fire line that feels far too familiar for Palmer's Pioneer Peak hotshots.
It was pretty devastating, I would say. We were on sockeye as well, so it reminded me a lot of sockeye, but worse, it seemed like.
Chris Baumgartner is superintendent of the 22-member crew.
Start plugging people in.
For many of whom, the firefight is personal.
We have some folks that live up here, so, and some of our folks, family members, directly affected by what's going on here.
Okay, questions?
At a morning briefing, the Pioneer Peaks get a fresh look at what they're working with.
Build the team, support each other, communicate, kick its ass. All right, let's go to work.
And are assigned a critical area.
Our main priority is to hold this southern chunk and this whole southern flank. And today we'd like to get around, get around this piece here.
They only have a small window before stronger winds move in, so they've got to lay the groundwork now.
We have our chainsaws out in front, and then, cutting a swath through the brush and the trees.
Keep progress made in place.
Try to cool the fire's edge before the crew gets in there.
The hotshots hit the road.
Milepost 84.
In high gear.
We have quite a bit of open line out here, but again, we're making progress each and every day. Little victories every day.
They're hoping for a big little victory today. And there are still several homes in the fire zone out here that firefighters are working to try to protect. Backup is on its way. We're told that crews from Oregon and other parts of the country are still making their way here to Alaska to help.
All right, Liz, I know these guys the hotshot crews have to be working long hours. What does the work cycle look like for the firefighters?
Really long hours, John. They're working 16-hour days, up to 21 days in a row. Then they'll take 2 days off. And when this fire first started, we're told that the crews that were working here were working anywhere between 28 and 30 hours just to try to get it under control. They did have to get special permission for that, by the way.
That's absolutely incredible. True heroes out there. Liz, thank you for reporting live from Willow. We'll check back in with you here in just a little bit.